Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Courtney, and if you're returning, welcome back. By the title, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 2, Episodes 15 and 16. We're not going to waste any time. I hope you guys enjoy the reaction, so let's get started.
We're the first manned vessel to enter the Selkundi-Drema sector.
Ooh, fun.
Recorded unusual levels of geological activity in all 5 planetary systems.
The 5th planet of Selkundi-Drema has shattered, forming an asteroid belt.
I'd call it geological instability.
And I'd call that a mystery.
These planets live fast and die hard. The question is, why?
There you go. I want to know why.
You sure you won't reconsider?
No, I'll just watch you and be impressed.
Nice outfit. Any of y'all do any horseback riding? I've been on a horse one time.
Hello, beautiful.
I was just about to say that. That's a beautiful horse.
It seems that some creatures have the capacity to fill spaces never knew were empty.
That's very true.
I had a Betazoid kitten once. My mother and the cat reacted badly to one another.
I can see that. We've met your mother.
I prefer a mode of transportation that doesn't have a mind of its own. We lose our way and get swept up in emotion.
I can see how that could be an issue.
Captain.
Oh, what now?
Something interesting.
Spectacular and a little terrifying.
Oh, we love that.
The last unmanned probe showed a thriving ecosystem. Now there's nothing.
Whoa, that was quick.
As you know, I've been given the responsibility of overseeing Wesley's education. I would like to put him in charge of the planetary mineral surveys.
You sure he's ready?
Whether Wes succeeds or fails, he will learn from the experience.
I agree.
You think we're pushing him too hard?
I think that's a valid concern.
I agree with that as well.
We'll need a fine edge that won't dull at the first touch of resistance.
Sooner or later, he'll have to feel the burden of command.
I mean, I'm sure he'll be excited about it.
I've assigned you the command of the planetary mineral surveys.
Anson, this is a serious responsibility.
Yeah.
I know, sir.
I respect an officer who is prepared to admit ignorance rather than one who out of pride will blunder blindly forward.
Thank you for making that very clear.
I'll try not to disappoint you.
I wonder who his team is going to be.
I have reset the sensors to scan for frequencies outside their usual range.
All right. Well, ooh. Hope that wasn't important.
I will be removing that equipment to my quarters.
Good.
I want Davies for geochemistry, but
But they're all much older than you are.
so you not only have to understand the job, you also have to be a ship's counselor?
Pretty much, yeah, when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm sure they're professional enough to know that even though you're younger, you're in charge.
I have Prixis and Allens and Hildebrand.
It's a shame you didn't talk to me first.
Ooh.
I like to break up married teams.
If you need any help,
Just give me a signal and I'll take over for you.
Well, he should learn.
Sensors indicate low-level RF waves.
Naturally occurring?
Negative.
There's something out there. Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, there's someone here. Wesley, you okay?
My team's in there.
You have nothing to prove. You've got the authority. It's up to you to hang on to it.
I understand his concerns. This is a lot.
For whatever it's worth, I think you're going to do just fine.
Even if you make mistakes.
It has been 6 weeks since our entrance into the Selkundi-Drema sector.
Wow. Y'all been here that long?
well, Wes, these tracher readings are really faint. It's probably just a fool's echo.
I think I'd still run an echogram.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side.
We're looking at 5 hours minimum.
I know. I don't want to do a halfway job.
Who's in charge here? He should follow his gut.
Please access all volcanic and tectonic plate activity in Drema 4.
Wait, did we ever find out about that voice?
Locate Captain Picard.
Captain Picard is on holodeck 3.
Probably horseback riding, finally.
Sorry to disturb you, Captain.
It's quite all right. It must be important or you wouldn't be here.
Well, let's get to talking.
8 weeks ago, I received a transmission. Is anybody out there? I answered it.
Wait a minute. Data, I thought you would have told someone by now.
Her society is aware that there is interstellar life.
No, sir.
Oh, well, now she knows.
Drema 4 has been enduring the same geological stress as we have found in the other systems. We might be able to reverse the process.
And save a whole bunch of people?
Violate the Prime Directive?
Oh, dang it. There goes that prime directive again.
Call a conference in my quarters. All senior staff. All communication with this life form must cease.
Oh, she's gonna feel abandoned.
I asked him to run an icospectrogram, and he didn't agree.
Do you think you were right?
Yes.
I mean, it could have been done by now.
Or you could have been intimidated. It's tough to tell other people what to do.
But how do you give orders to someone who's older and more experienced than you?
You just do it.
Every time I try to give an order, something inside of me says, what makes my judgment so superior to these people?
You're stopping yourself.
If you don't trust your own judgment, you don't belong in the command chair.
But what if I'm wrong?
It happens from time to time.
It's arrogant to think that you'll never make a mistake.
Thank you.
What if somebody dies because I made a mistake?
We've seen that happen.
What would Picard do?
He'd listen to everyone's opinion and then make his own decision.
He's very good at that.
Once Picard makes his decision, does anyone question it?
No way.
And why not? When you figure it out, you'll understand command.
I understand what Wes is going through.
I've made my decision. I'm gonna have Davies run that icogram.
Good for you. I hate confrontation personally. Leadership positions are difficult for me at times.
I want that icospectrogram run on the Sulcudi-Dramus system.
You got it.
See? That's how you do it.
The Prime Directive is not a matter of degrees. It is an absolute.
It seems callous and even a little cowardly.
Well, we know how I feel about the Prime Directive. In certain situations.
If there is a cosmic plan, is it not the height of hubris to think that we can or should interfere?
Like, I would love to help everybody, but at times, you just gotta let things play out.
Our presence at this place, at this moment in time, could be a part of that fate.
If generations of conflict is killing millions, do we interfere?
This is why I struggle with this so much. I really do.
Data's friend is going to die. That means something.
To Data.
Does that invalidate the emotion?
Ooh, I was about to say something so smart. No, I'm gonna say it. I'm not surprised with Worf. I wouldn't expect him to get it.
She cannot ask for help from someone she does not know.
I mean, technically, yeah, you could. People have done it.
We are going to allow her to die. Are we not?
Based off the Prime Directive, I'm guessing that's the right thing to
Data,
do.
I want you to sever the contact with Drama 4.
Data. Data, where are you? Please, I'm so afraid.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, feeling some emotions?
Your whisper from the dark has now become a plea.
So does that change it? She's asking for assistance.
We cannot turn our backs.
Well, there you have it.
We found the reason for the geological instability.
We would have missed it if Ensign Crusher hadn't requested an icogram, but he did.
Gee, look at that.
The crystals are growing to form perfectly aligned lattices.
The ore is forming generator strata.
In plain English, you're saying that the dilithium is causing the geological catastrophe.
Yes, break it down in simple terms.
Focus it and turn it into mechanical energy.
Which increases tectonic stresses.
That tear the planet apart.
Can you reverse the process?
We think so.
We don't know yet.
The situation has become pretty desperate for his friend.
We're just getting deeper and deeper in, aren't we?
Pretty much, yeah.
She's going to die. They're all going to die.
Unless.
Yes, unless.
Unless we figure out a solution.
How will these resonators destroy the crystals?
By emitting harmonic vibrations which will shatter the lattices.
Your orders were to deliver the message, correct? What is the difference between sending the message and delivering it personally?
It's dangerous.
Well. Go.
Sir?
Go. He didn't stutter. Time is of the essence, my friend.
Where would you say we are now, sir?
At this point, what the heck?
O'Brien, take a nap. You didn't see any of this, you're not involved.
Take a nap.
Data, you've got 10 minutes. That's it. If you see anybody but Sarchenka.
I will signal for immediate beam out.
I just woke up, sir.
You know what to do?
No problem, sir. I'll have him out of there as smooth as ice.
I hope there really is somebody here. Ooh, listen to all that rumbling. Wow, she's literally like right there next to everything. Oh.
Sarchenka? Wait, I'm Data.
Data.
Yeah, that's her.
I had to have my transmitter. I didn't want you to find only silence. The way I did.
Oh, ooh.
I am sorry for that.
Yeah, that did happen.
Does your family know where you are?
No.
And where are they? Where could they possibly have gone?
Enterprise, 2 to beam up.
Where are we going?
You'll see.
To the stars?
There's going to be hell to pay.
Oh yeah, there will be.
Where are you going?
To the bridge.
And you're going to take that?
Her.
He has brought a child onto my ship and on my bridge.
She was frightened and did not wish to be left.
Mr. Data, kindly assume your station.
Picard's not happy.
Counselor, will you escort him to sickbay?
No, Data. No, I'm scared. Don't make me go.
She only trusts Data.
Just leave me alone. I want Data.
Take your station and keep her with you.
I will say, Captain Picard's really, really good at keeping his anger in.
Firing torpedoes.
Ensign, when should the results be known?
This should happen very quickly, sir.
And hopefully it's good news.
Sensors indicate a planet-wide reduction in tectonic stress levels.
Ooh, look at that. Hopefully it's not a false positive.
Look, Sarjenka. There is your home.
Escort her to sickbay.
The memories would be stored chemically on the neurons of the cerebral cortex.
I see why he wanted her to go.
When I'm bigger, can I be on your ship?
I am certain that you could.
Now, wait a minute. Who is this walking behind them? Hold on. Follow that man.
This is Sarjenka.
Oh.
That's an Elaine and Singer stone. It sings a different song for each person.
That's cool.
It does not sing for me.
Why not?
He's an android.
We're going to run a few scans, just to be sure you're all right.
Aww. Seeing Data with a kid is cute.
Did a good thing, Data.
Of course she would think so.
To remember you and this ship would complicate her future. She has to be the person she was born to be. And you'll remember.
Well, this should work out. All right, it's time to go.
Enterprise, 1 to beam up.
Sit down.
It's gonna be a long time before I'm qualified enough to sit there.
Wow. I would have sat down.
Does it get any easier?
Nope.
Oh, of course not, my dear. You will be faced with many challenges.
I came to apologize, sir.
One of my officers, one of my friends, was troubled. I had to help.
You know, Captain Picard really is awesome.
She will not remember me, sir. But I will remember her.
Remembrance and regrets, they too are a part of friendship.
Ooh, that's a good line.
Understanding that has brought you a step closer to understanding humanity.
There you go. This was a cute episode. I like that we got to see Wes take a leadership position. I understood all of his concerns. Again, just to reiterate, I hate confrontation with a passion. And, you know, being in some type of a leadership position, I've experienced pushback from folks, and it's just kind of like, this just does not feel like it is worth it. But I do appreciate the fact that he had a team of folks that were so professional and much older than him. Because at first you hear that and you're like, they're not going to listen to a kid. But it's Starfleet. And he went in there and he said what he wanted done. And the person didn't argue. I mean, if you start hemming and hawing and stuff, I mean, they're going to question your authority. So he was able to get an excellent lesson in that, which I enjoyed watching. Now, Sarjenka and Data, when you realize it's been 8 weeks and you're just like, that much time has really passed. I mean, and you haven't said anything. And the fact that they were able to solve the problem, and I know Captain Picard was upset. I know he was. The Prime Directive, I'm glad that they keep bringing it up throughout Star Trek, because it's easy to get very comfortable with the episodes and everything that they're doing, and then something like this happens and it makes you go, whoa, that's right, we have to remember that this is put in place so that we don't interfere and we can keep ourselves safe. And this is one of the things that I tend to struggle with, because I am able to see all sides of an issue. And then I even get caught up in my own head like, crud, what is the right thing to do? And I know this comes up in every episode where there's the Prime Directive. And I know y'all probably sick and tired of me always going back and forth and back and forth. But you want to help people, but at the same time, you don't want to interfere with like their culture. You don't want to interfere with what they've got going on. But at the same time, it's like, but are we actually destined to be here and help? Like, is this fate? Kind of like what Counselor Troy was talking about. So those types of things go through my head all the time. So I'm just usually like, dang, I would have been no help in this conversation at all. But I'm glad that they had the solution of wiping her memory. And I know it's, it's sad when you think about it, but at the same time, it's necessary because, like they mentioned, throughout her whole life, she's going to be wondering, about Data and the Enterprise and wanting to go up into the stars, and she's not able to. I understand. I get why they had to do what they had to do, and I'm not mad at their decision to do it. So overall, I thought that this was a cute episode. Love that we got to see Wesley in a leadership position. Love that we got to talk about the Prime Directive again, even though it can feel like a headache of a conversation to have every time it comes up. But I do appreciate seeing the way that they navigate it in these episodes. So folks, we are going to jump into episode 16, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
Hot chocolate, please.
We don't ordinarily say please to food dispensers around here.
She's being polite.
Ah, thank you.
She's pretty.
You don't know how exciting it is to have gotten this assignment. I mean, everyone wants the Enterprise.
Jordy's trying to work.
Look, Sonia.
Yes?
I don't think you want to be around these control stations with that hot chocolate, do you?
I'm gonna go finish it over here.
Yeah, please do. Get away from all the fancy stuff.
Oh, no!
Oh, she's a character.
Oh, I wasn't looking. It's all over you.
Ma'am, hands off the captain.
Ensign Gomez is a recent Academy graduate, Captain. She just transferred over at Starbase 173.
And a little jittery and very talkative.
Well, Ensign Sonia Gomez, I think it would be simpler if I simply change my uniform.
And you as well.
I just want to say, sir, that I'm very excited about this assignment.
Here we go again.
This ship, to the best of my ability.
Look at Jordy. He's like, oh, stop.
I'll give you this. It's a meeting the captain won't soon forget.
Yeah, he won't, and neither will we. What in the world?
What is going on?
Welcome, Picard, the Shuttlecraft 6. A little cleaning service I'm only too happy to provide.
We agreed you would never trouble my ship again.
And look who's back.
We're nowhere near your vessel.
Q, what now? What do you want?
I had to be the best because only the best get to be here. Jordy, Lieutenant.
It's okay.
Oh, not the first name basis.
Whatever is out here, we're going to be the first humans to see it. And I want to be a part of that.
I promise I won't let anything exciting slip past without letting you know, okay?
Aw. Aw. Guinan's back. Ooh. She can sense that Picard's not here anymore, or she can sense Q.
Bridge, this is 10 forward. It's just a feeling. I've had it a couple of times before. It's probably nothing.
And that has to be it, because we have seen Q before.
The locator beam won't help. They'll never think to look for you this far away.
Q, what do you want?
Keeping me a prisoner here will not compel me to discuss anything with you.
It will in time.
Well, kiss the ear, why don't you?
Guinan, is everything all right?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, she feels something too.
The captain is not on the ship.
How could he get to the shuttle bay and leave the Enterprise without us knowing? That's not possible.
Take it easy, Wes.
Oh, it's possible.
Plot a search pattern from these coordinates to cover the most area in the least time.
But honestly, since Q said he was going to leave them alone, they're probably not thinking he's involved. Q's smart. Y'all aren't going to find him.
This is the proper venue for our discussion.
What the world?
Captain Picard is in 10 forward.
Run. Riker knows what's up.
I knew it was you.
Picard, if you had half the sense you pretend to have, you would get her off your ship immediately.
Wow, they know each other.
You know him?
We have had some dealings.
Those dealings were 2 centuries ago.
Oh wow, she really is quite old.
She's an imp, and where she goes, trouble always follows.
Guinan is not the issue here. You are.
Yeah, she's been nice to everybody.
Enough about this creature. She's diverting us from the purpose of my being here.
Which is to what? Annoy?
And microbrain. Growl for me. Let me know you still care.
Don't give him what he wants.
My purpose is to join you. As a member of the crew, willing and able, ready to serve. Why not for a homeless entity?
No, go be homeless someplace else.
Would you start as an ordinary crewman?
Sir, do you mock me?
Not at all. That's the last thing I would do.
Oh, heck, I would be mocking you all over the place.
Captain, at least allow me to present my argument.
Worf.
Worf stays ready.
I will renounce my powers and become as weak and as incompetent as all of you.
She did that well.
No.
No. Oh, Captain, in fairness, let me try.
No.
I add a little excitement, a little spice to your lives, and all you do is complain.
This is why we can't trust you.
Well, you may not trust me, but you do need me. They don't have a clue as to what's out here.
But they will learn. Adapt.
As we always do.
They're moving faster than expected, further than they should. The Romulans, the Klingons. They're nothing compared to what's waiting.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing them.
But we're resolute, we're determined,
Yeah.
and your help is not required.
It's the Starfleet way of doing things.
We'll just have to see how ready you are.
Don't start. Oh, he gets on my nerves.
According to these coordinates, we have traveled 7,000 light years. 2 years, 7 months, 3 days, 18 hours. We would reach Starbase 185.
Q, you, ooh.
Why, to give you a taste of your future. A preview of things to come.
Why would you rush it?
It's now time to see if you can dance.
How much trouble are we in?
I'd start back now.
I feel compelled to investigate this unexplored sector of the galaxy.
Of course you are.
What is the source of the probe?
A ship. It is on an intercept course.
On screen.
Ooh, what does it look like?
Magnify.
You sure that's a ship? Looks like it could be a buoy.
There is no specific bridge, no command center.
Any life forms?
There is no indication of life.
This is Captain Picard representing the United Federation of Planets.
Send it in different languages.
They're called the Borg. Protect yourself, Captain, or they'll destroy you.
Great. Of course this would happen. Whoa.
We have an intruder.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to mess up y'all's engines. Has it acknowledged anybody?
It seemed to make a visual survey of the engine core, sir.
Interesting, isn't it?
Q.
Not like anything you've ever seen. An enhanced humanoid.
Do you understand me?
Understand you?
He is so dramatic. He was just a few feet behind him.
He may attempt to gain control of the ship. I wouldn't let him.
I cannot allow you to interfere with the operation of this ship.
Ensign.
We're about to lose him. What is... Oh, this is a problem. Finally. Did you kill it? They're just gonna keep sending more and more. Oh no. This is a lot.
What happened between your people and the Borg?
I wasn't there personally.
Well, what can you remember?
There was little or nothing left of my people. When they decide to come, they're going to come in force.
Then the initial encounter was solely for the purpose of gathering information.
So they can organize and figure out what to do.
We have analyzed your defensive capabilities. If you defend yourselves, you will be punished.
So, where do we go from here?
They don't have a single leader. It's the collective minds of all of them.
Picard. Picard, are you sure you don't want me as a member of your crew?
Oh boy, we're gonna have to make nice with Q, aren't we? But it seems like Guinan has some type of a power too, so I wonder why she's not using it.
They still have us.
Shields are down, sir.
Oh no! Ooh, well it did some damage. Good. Should have done that the first time.
Sections 27, 28, 29 on decks 4, 5, and 6 destroyed. 18 were in that section and are missing.
Oh yeah, it's personal now.
18 people.
dead just like that.
We'll have time to grieve later. Now, right now, let's just get these shields operative.
The Borg is the ultimate user.
No one invited you to the party.
They're simply interested in your ship, its technology.
You brought us here. You exposed us to it, and you cost us the lives of our shipmates.
Yeah, you're at fault, but he doesn't care.
Please, tell us this is one of your illusions.
This is as real as your so-called life gets.
I really hope he's lying and just playing.
I think we should find out all we can about them.
Visit the ship.
In my opinion, that's the only choice.
Assemble a minimal away team.
What?
I'm with Guinan and Counselor Troy on this one.
I don't know, Guinan. They paid us a visit. It seems only fair that we return the courtesy.
Well, I'm not in charge.
Energize.
All three of y'all better come back. What are they doing? Charging?
Apparently, when they are in these slots, they become a part of the whole and no longer read as separate life forms.
Ah, that makes sense. But they should have some type of system that detects intruders, you would think.
I believe each slot is designed for a specific Borg.
Like a juggernaut. It could begin moving at any moment.
So basically the one that y'all took out from earlier, that's their slot.
This ship literally just thinks what it wants, and then it happens. They either don't see us or don't see us as a threat.
Or both. No, they see you. Good gracious. A baby? Now hold on now. This is a nursery?
This is incredible. We've entered what appears to be the Borg nursery.
Describe it.
Very mechanical looking.
From the look of it, the Borg are born as a biological life form. Apparently, the Borg have developed the technology to link artificial intelligence directly into the humanoid brain.
Well, this explains how they're acting.
The ship appears to be regenerating. Perhaps this explains why they have not taken notice of our presence.
Okay, I can see that.
Transporter Chief, beam the away team directly to the bridge.
Book it.
The Borg are in pursuit.
No, they must have finished repairs? Wow.
I want maximum warp for as long as we can hold it.
Arm the photon torpedoes.
Well, can't y'all fire what y'all did before that caused all that damage?
They will follow this ship until you exhaust your fuel. Admit it, Picard, you're out of your league. You should have stayed where you belong.
And you should have just left us alone like you said you were going to.
Engineering the bridge.
Go ahead.
You've got all we can give you.
The way he's laying there is great.
The weapon was designed to drain the shields.
It's literally not doing anything.
You can't outrun them. You can't destroy them. They are relentless.
There is a high degree of probability that a photon detonation could destroy the Enterprise.
Great.
Prepare to fire.
Oh.
I'll be leaving now. You thought you could handle it.
Wait a second.
End this.
Moi?
Yes, you.
If we all die, here, now, you will not be able to gloat.
And you're still homeless.
You wanted me to say, I need you? I need you!
This better not be a trick.
070, Mark 63, sir.
Back where we started.
Of course. He would do that.
That was a difficult admission. Another man would have been humiliated to say those words.
But I think the lesson could have been learned without the loss of 18 members of my crew.
Watch him be okay.
If you can't take a little bloody nose, maybe you ought to go back home and crawl under your bed. It's not safe out here.
So we really did lose 18 people.
Perhaps when you're ready, it might be possible to establish a relationship with them.
And the question is, are we going to be ready?
Perhaps what we most needed was a kick in our complacency to prepare us for what lies ahead.
Well, he could have gone about it differently and we didn't have to lose 18 people. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I really do like the music when we get to hear it like this. This episode, definitely above episode 15, had my attention. Seeing Q again, at first I was like, oh my gosh, but then I started smiling a little bit like, okay, maybe Q is gonna grow on me a little bit. And of course, he's out here trying to teach lessons and stuff. And it's like, do you really have to teach him like this? Granted, yes, I know we lost 18 people. It's the job. I mean, they sign up for this kind of stuff and anything can happen. I get what Q was trying to do. I understand it. The past few times I've seen Q, I'm just like, I really don't get you. I really don't. You just seem like such an annoying character. But in this case, with this episode, I understood that in his mind, or I guess the Q entities, they're just kind of like, y'all are expanding way faster than you should. You guys are traveling out way faster. Y'all need to slow it down. You're not going to be prepared for what you see and what you're going to be dealing with when you get to a certain point in the galaxy. I get it 110%. I understand it. However, at the same time, seeing the Borgs, it's kind of like, how do you even prepare for that? I get what Q was trying to do. I understand Guinan and her concerns, especially, and the fact that, okay, they mentioned way back when, it wasn't that long ago, but they mentioned that Guinan is old, but I wasn't expecting her to be this old. I really wasn't. And the fact that she knew Q, I'm just kind of like, yeah, something's up with this. And the fact that she knew where they were and she was worried. I mean, it really could have been worse. We could have lost way more than 18 people. But I will say the Borg ship, that was really cool, especially when they got to go in there and see how everything was set up. The fact that there was like the nursery and the artificial intelligence combined with the humanoids, this was really cool to see. Yes, again, seeing Q, I was like, what in the world are we about to get ourselves into now? But just getting the chance to see this other group of beings and seeing their technology and that they're not individual, there's like this group consciousness that they have. I really quite enjoyed that quite a lot. Now, Q wanting to be a member of the Enterprise, and then him complaining about the homelessness. I mean, that's your fault. I don't think I need to reiterate what happened, but it's your fault. Look, you were doing too much. So what does that say about you, my friend? The fact that Captain Picard was like, yeah, we need you. Help us stop this. Like, Q has a lot of arrogance with him, but you can tell that he's doing it for a reason. I just wish it wasn't all these games, but it does make it entertaining for the next generation. Not sure when he's going to pop up again, but I'm sure there's going to be a lesson learned. But yeah, this episode, I very much enjoyed it. Getting to see Guinan more, getting to see the Borgs, their ship, and just, it was very, very interesting and a lot of fun. And getting the chance to see Sonia and how she interacted with Geordi. Their interaction, to me, I know that Geordi was like, oh my gosh, girl, you are too much. But to me, it was kind of cute, actually, seeing them interact. Again, I mentioned this in the last episode, but with this one, seeing Captain Picard and just how calm he can be in situations, I very much enjoy him. I enjoy his character. He's really good. I quite like him a lot. And I just realized that we didn't see Dr. Pulaski in this one, but I'm going to say something, y'all. She's actually grown on me. And not, to the point where I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's like my favorite character. No, definitely not that. She's just, I understand her character more, and I know that she means well. Like, obviously, that first interaction with, when she was talking to Data, obviously that rubbed me the wrong way, but I can see her empathy. I can see how she cares for people. I'm actually not mad at her as a character. I'm really not. In the beginning there, I was just kind of like, okay, she's doing a little too much. But at least they didn't draw that out for so long that you were just kind of like, why is she still here? Can we get somebody else? So I actually do like her. Again, not as much as I like Data, Jordy, and everybody else, but she's grown on me. Thank y'all so much for checking out this video, and I will see y'all in the next one, whichever one you choose to watch. I hope you guys are doing well. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please hit the notification bell so you guys know whenever I upload. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.